Good morning, dear children. As informed earlier, we can continue the problems for the lesson work, energy, and power, isn't it? All of you having the questions that I have given. Okay, then take the questions. Okay, the first question is: a body of mass 10 kg is kept at a height of 5 meter. Calculate the potential energy of the body. That is actually the question. Here a body of mass 10 kg. So the mass is given as 10 kg, which is kept at a height of 5 meter. So it is given as 5 meter. Then we have to calculate the potential energy of the body. Okay, we have to calculate what potential energy of the body. All of you know the equation for potential energy. That is, what is the equation for potential energy? Okay, EP is equal to mg h. M is given, height is given, then acceleration due to gravity. All of you know the value of acceleration due to gravity, g. That is equal to what? What is the value of acceleration due to gravity? Actually, it is 9.8 meter per second square. Approximately, it can be taken as 10 meter per second square. Okay, g is equal to 9.8 meter per second square. Approximately, it is actually 10 meter per second square. Then we can substitute. M is 10 kg, then g is again 10, then h is 5 meters. So we got 500 joule. This is the potential energy. Okay, 500 joule. Okay, here a body of mass 10 kg, that is M is given as 10 kg. It is kept at a height of 5 meter. So h is given as 5 meter. We have to calculate the potential energy of the body. All of you know the equation for potential energy. EP is equal to mgh. Here you know the value of g, it is 9.8 meter per second square, but approximately it can be taken as 10 meter per second square. Then we can substitute m 10 into the g is 10, then height h is 5 meter. Okay, so multiplying this we will get the value of potential energy as 500 joule. Okay, all of you got it? Next, the second question is: an object of mass 12 kg is at a certain height above the ground. If the potential energy of the object is 480 joule. Okay, the potential energy of the object is 480 joule. Find the height at which the object is placed with respect to the ground. Given g is equal to what? 10 meter per second square. Okay, here the mass of the object is given. That is, that object is placed at a certain height from the ground. That is why it possesses potential energy. That potential energy is given as 480 joule. We have to calculate the height at which the object is placed. And g is given as what? 10 meter per second square. Okay, that is the question. So the mass m is equal to what? Mass is 12 kg. Okay. And the potential energy possessed by the object is actually EP. Potential energy EP is equal to 480 joule. Potential energy EP is equal to what? 480 joule. We have to find the height. Okay. Also, the given g is equal to what? 10 meter per second square. G is equal to 10 meter per second square. All of you know the equation for EP. That is equal to mgh. But we have to calculate height. Then what is height h? EP divided by mgh. Potential energy EP divided by mgh. Potential energy EP divided by mgh. So EP is what? 480. 480 divided by, sorry, it is not mgh, it is mg. Height h is equal to EP divided by mg. That is 480 divided by mass 12 into acceleration due to gravity is actually 10. Okay, then by simplifying this we will get 0 cancel, and 48 divided by 12 is actually 4 meter. That is, the object is at a height of 4 meter from the ground. Listen it. Here the question is, here an object of mass 12 kg. So mass is given as 12 kg. It is at a certain height above the ground. So it possesses a potential energy. EP is equal to 480 joule. The acceleration g is given as 10 meter per second square. We have to find the height from the ground, where the object is placed. So we know the relation EP is equal to mgh. From that height h is equal to EP divided by mg. Then we can substitute EP is equal to 480 divided by mass is 12 and g is 10. By simplifying this, we will get the value of height as 4 meter. Okay, all of you got it? Next, the third question is, a boy of mass 55 kg climbs upstairs 20 steps in 10 seconds, each step being 20 centimeter high. Calculate the power used by the boy in climbing the stairs. Use G equal to 10 meter per second square. That is the question. Here a boy of mass, the mass of boy is given as M is equal to 55 kg. Okay, and he climbs upstairs 20 steps in 10 seconds. Okay, and he climbs up stairs. Stairs containing how many steps actually? 20 steps, and he climbs up the 20 steps in 10 seconds, and the height of each step is actually 20 centimeter. Okay, then we have to calculate the power of the boy to climb up the stairs. Okay, climbing the stairs, and G is given as what? 10 meter per second square. We have to calculate the power of the boy. Isn't it? That is actually the question. The time t is given as what? 10 seconds. Here actually the height of each step. Height of each step. What? Actually the height of each step is being what? 20 centimeter. Isn't it? Height of each step is given as 20 centimeter. Then how much meter is actually it is? We have to convert this centimeter into meter. For that we have to divide it by 100, that is 20 divided by 100, that will give what? 0.2 meter, 0.2 meter. Okay, then we have to find the height of what? 20 steps. Total actually it is 20 steps. So the height of 20 steps. Okay, here the height of one step is 0.2 meter. Then what is the height of 20 steps? 20 into 0.2. 20 into what? 0.2. Actually it is 4 meter. That is the height of 20 steps is actually 4 meter. Okay, next we have to calculate the power of the boy. All of you know the equation for power. What is power actually? Power is equal to work done by time. Okay, rate of doing work, W by T. And here the work done to climb up the stairs, that is actually equal to what? Potential energy. Okay, the work done, that is the work done to climb up the stairs. That work done is actually stored in that boy as what? That is converted in as what? Potential energy. So instead of W we can write potential energy mgh divided by time t. Okay, mgh divided by time t. Then what is m actually? 55. 55 into G is actually given as 10. Then height is, we got time, sorry, height as 4 meter, and divided by time is actually 10 seconds. Okay, then actually simplifying this we will get the power as 220 watt. You know the unit of power is watt, so it is 220 watt. Okay, so here a boy of mass 55 kg. So the mass of the boy is given as 55 kg, and he climbs upstairs 20 steps in 10 seconds. So the time taken by the boy to climb the 20 steps, that is t is equal to 10 seconds. Then the height of each step is actually given as 20 centimeter. Then we have to calculate the power of the boy for climbing the stairs. Then G is given as 10 meter per second square. Okay, and here the height of each step is what? 20 centimeter. Okay, so we have to convert this centimeter into meter. So we have to divide 20 by 100. So we got 0.2 meter. Actually, it is the height of one step. Here we have 20 steps. So we have to find the height of 20 steps. So 0.2 into 20, that is actually the height of 20 steps. That is what? 4 meter. That is actually 4 meter. Then we have to calculate the power of the boy in climbing the stairs. You know, the power equal to what? Rate of doing work or work done per unit time. That is actually power. So P is equal to W by T. And here the work done to climbing the stairs is equal to what? The potential energy. That is, the work done is converted into what? Potential energy in the boy. Okay, so instead of W, we can write the equation for potential energy, that is mgh divided by time t. Then m is 55, g is 10 and height is 4, then time is 10. Then simplifying this, we will get the power of the boy as 220 watt. Okay, so in order to climbing the stairs, he need a power of what? 220 watt. Okay. So the next question is the fourth question. If an electric bulb of 100 watt is used for 5 hours, how much energy is consumed by the bulb? Listen it here, that is actually the question. An electric bulb of power, that is power of the electric bulb is given as 100 watt. Okay, actually it is used for 5 hours. Okay, the electric bulb is used for but how much hours? 5 hours. Then we have to find the energy consumed by the bulb. Okay, here we have to find the energy consumed by the bulb. Okay, we already learned the power can be defined in terms of work done as well as in terms of energy. Okay, in terms of work we can say the power is what the rate of doing work or work done per unit time is actually power. But in terms of energy, we can define power as what energy consumed per unit time. Energy consumed per unit time. That is actually power. Power is equal to, so energy consumed per unit time. So power P is equal to E divided by T. Okay. So we have two relations for power. Power P is equal to W by T, or we can write power P is equal to E by T. Energy consumed per unit time. So P equal to E divided by T. We have to calculate energy consumed. So E is equal to what? Power P into time T. Isn't it? And here we have to convert this watt into kilowatt. Okay, we can convert this watt into kilowatt. 100 watt, we have to convert this 100 watt into kilowatt. For that we have to divide it by 1000. So 100 divided by 1000 is actually what? 0.1 kilowatt. 0.1 kilowatt, that is actually the power. So we can substitute P as 0.1 kilowatt into time is 5 hours. So we got 0.5 kilowatt hour. Okay, 0.5 kilowatt hour, and which is equal to 0.5 unit. You know, 1 kilowatt hour is equal to 1 unit. Okay, so the electric energy consumed by the electric bulb is actually 0.5 unit or 0.5 kilowatt hour. 0.5 kilowatt hour. Isn't it? Here an electric bulb of power 100 watt. So the power of the electric bulb is 100 watt, and which is equivalent to 0.1 kilowatt. We have to convert this watt into kilowatt. For that we are divided by 1000. It will be 0.1 kilowatt, and it is used for 5 hours. Then we have to calculate how much electric energy is consumed by the bulb. Okay, you know the equation for power in terms of energy as power is equal to energy consumed per unit time. That is P equal to E divided by T. From that E equal to what? PT. Electric energy consumed equal to P into T. Then instead of P we can write 0.1 into time is 5 hours. So by multiplying this we get 0.5 kilowatt hour, and which is equal to 0.5 unit. That is the electric energy consumed by the bulb. Next, the fifth question is, a ball of mass 200 gram falls from the height of 4 meter. What is the kinetic energy of the ball just before hitting the ground? That is the question actually. A ball of mass 200 gram. So the mass of the ball is given as 200 gram, which falls from the height of h is equal to what? 4 meter. Okay. Then we have to find the kinetic energy of the ball just before it hits the ground. use G as G is equal to what? 10 meter per second square. Okay. Here the mass is given at 200 gram. That thing we have to convert it into kilogram. How we can convert this gram into kilogram? Divided by 1000. So 200 divided by 1000, that is actually 2 zeros cut, and 2 divided by 10, actually it is 0.2 kg. 0.2 kg. That is actually the mass of the ball. Okay. So first we have to calculate the potential energy at a height of 4 meter. The potential energy at a height of 4 meter. All of you know the equation for potential energy is equal to mgh. 0. So mass is 0.2. Actually G is 10 and height is 4 meter. Okay. And multiplying this we will get what? 8 joule. This is the potential energy of the ball. Okay. And when the when the ball falls down, what will happen? Its potential energy is actually converted into kinetic energy. Okay, so the kinetic energy of the ball just before hits the ground, that is actually also equal to what? 8 joule. So the kinetic energy is equal to what? 8 joule. Listen it. When the ball falls down, what will happen? Its height decreases, but the velocity increases. Okay, so actually here what actually happening here is what? The potential energy is converted into kinetic energy. Okay, so the when the ball just before hits the ground, the entire potential energy is converted into kinetic energy. So the potential energy is equal to what? Kinetic energy. So it is also 8 joule. Listen it. And here a ball of mass 200 gram. So the mass of the ball is given as 200 gram, which is equivalent to 0.2 kg, which falls from a height h is equal to 4 meter. Then we have to calculate the kinetic energy of the ball just before hitting the ground. Okay, and the G is given as 10 meter per second square. First we have to calculate the potential energy at a height of 4 meter. For that we are using the equation potential energy is equal to mgh. So m is 0.2, then G is 10 and h is 4. So we got 8 joule. And the kinetic energy the just before the ball hits the ground, that is also equal to what? The kinetic energy. Okay. That is the potential energy that is equal to kinetic energy. That is we can write Ek is equal to what? 8 joule. Listen it. Okay, next the last question, that is the 6th question. Calculate the power of an engine required to lift 10 power 4 kg of coal per hour from a 300 meter deep mine, and G is given us here also 10 meter per second square. We have to calculate the power of the engine which is required to lift 10 power 4 kilogram of coal per hour. That is for every hour that lift has to that engine has to lift 10 power 4 kg of coal from a 300 deep mine. Okay, then we have to calculate the power of the engine. So the mass m is given as 10 power 4 kg. Okay, coal per hour. So time t is actually 1 hour. You know 1 hour is equivalent to how much seconds? 1 hour is equal to 3600 second. 1 hour contains 3600 second. Then from a deep mine 300 meters. So h is actually 300 meter and G is given as 10 meter per second square. G is given as 10 meter per second square. Then we have to calculate the power of the engine to lift 10 power 4 kg of coal from a deep mine, 300 meter deep mine. Okay. So the what is power actually work by time. Here the work done to lift the coal, that is equal to the potential energy. So mgh divided by time t. Listen it. Then m is actually 10 power 4. Then G is 10 and height is 300 meter. Then divided by time is actually 3600 second. And by simplifying this, we will get the power 8333.3 watt. That is the power of the engine. Listen it here. and we have to calculate the power of the engine required to lift 10 power 4 kg of coal. So mass is given as 10 power 4 kg per hour. Okay, so the time is actually 1 hour. 1 hour is equivalent to how much second? 3600 second. Okay, so the height from a 300 meter deep mine, so the height is 300 meter and G is also given as 10 meter per second square. We have to calculate the power of the engine. All of you know the equation for power P as W by T. Okay, here the work done to lift the coal, that is actually equal to that is converted into actually what? Potential energy mgh. So mgh divided by time t. So m is actually 10 power 4 into 10. G is 10 and height is 300 divided by time is 3600 second. Okay. By simplifying this, we will get the value of power of the engine as 8333.3 watt. Okay. Okay, children, all of you got it? That is the end of today's class. Thank you, children.